Hey, congratulations on getting through the course on how to underwrite your first multifamily deal. So we built a full course a while back. And what we found though, was courses don't really get the results that we were looking for. We built this full on course. We sell it for $2,000 and a lot of people love the information. However, it wasn't getting the results and we wanted to provide something of value. We don't want people to pay for something that is not necessarily getting them the desired outcome, because I know you don't want to just learn about multifamily. You want to close a deal. You want to make passive income. You want to build net worth for the future. You want to maybe quit your job or whatever you're trying to do. I promise it's not taking another course. And so the deal room evolved out of that because people were taking the course and saying, we need ongoing mentoring. We need a network, right? We need millions of dollars. We need loan sponsors. We need partners. We need accountability. And so the deal room was born out of that. So the deal room comprised of four things. So number one, there's the foundation of education, right? You started your journey on that. And we have a full 96 video course on everything, right? How to raise capital, how to structure deals, our full legal library, our private placement memorandums, joint venture agreements, everything you need to know in an A to Z linear fashion on how to do and close deals. And as you go through that, it's going to give you a really good foundation. But to be honest with you, it's not going to close deals for you. Okay, but you need that education. That's the first thing we offer in the deal room. It's included. It's part of it. We cover the cost for the course. The deal room, the mentoring piece, is comprised of three components, right? So now you've got your foundation. On top of that, you have the mentoring, right? Mentoring is 5 Zoom calls a week. On Mondays, we do a Q&A call, whatever you're struggling with, whatever you're working on. If you're working on a live deal, if you don't understand something in the course, if you need help with raising capital or how to attract sponsors, we spend an hour on Mondays just spending time with you. There's usually 20 to 30 people that show up to that call. On Tuesday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern time, we do kind of a deal room Shark Tank where people are submitting live deals. This is where the rubber meets the road. They've gone through the course. They found something that they think is going to work. They've underwritten it, but they're making a multi-million-dollar decision and they want our input on that. So myself and Tim Vitale, we go through the underwriting with you. We check your expense ratios. We show you a better way maybe to structure it, or what you can pay, or how could you do this with seller financing or seller carryback? What is a way that you can make this deal happen instead of just trying to kill your deal? So we do this every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Tuesdays at 4 p.m., Yaden leads a call, the Underwriting Foundation course, where he's pulling raw deals off the internet and underwriting them with you together, showing you how to use the tool in real time, answering questions, and even going over your own deal if you have something that you're working on personally. On Thursdays, we're talking about mobile home parks, converting mobile home parks, or value adding them, filling them up, managing them. Tim Woodbridge leads that call, who has multiple mobile home parks. Then we have a call on Thursday afternoons or evenings that is about converting motels into multifamily, taking a motel unit and turning it into a multifamily unit. And we're starting a call on Fridays on self-storage. All right, so now we have 5 Zoom calls a week. We've got a 6th one. You don't have to show up to all of them, but they're there when the rubber meets the road and you need real input from a pro on your specific deal. The second component of the deal room is the network. And this is probably the most important. So I want you to listen very carefully to how this works. Most education products are built with one person in the center, right? He's the guru and he sells you a course, and then it's $20,000 or $30,000 to join his inner circle mastermind, right? So this inner circle mastermind, people join it because he says, I'll partner with you. I'll hold your hand. You go find me something that I like and we'll partner and we'll do a deal together. Well, what ends up happening is he's built a minion of armies of people out there hunting deals for him to build his portfolio. He or she is cherry picking 1 or 2 deals, and the rest of the hundreds of deals that come across the desk, they're not good enough. They don't work. He doesn't want to buy in that area. Whatever the reason is, the majority of the people do not get their portfolio built. So the deal room closed 76 deals last year, right? I cannot close 76 deals. I only closed 3. So how do we solve this problem? Because I did not want to build the deal room like that. So what Yaden and I did was we went to our network of loan sponsors, of capital raisers, of multimillionaires, of investors in our deals, investors in other deals. And we brought them in as key members, about 50 of them as key members of the deal room, to bring more opportunity to the deal room. People told us that this was crazy. No one has ever done this like this before. Why would you do this? You're going to dilute your investor base. You're going to take opportunity away from yourself. Deals that you could have closed are going to be closed by other people. My point is, that's not what the deal room is about. The deal room is about to get people to close deals. Bottom line, right? It's not about building my portfolio. It's not about making me the kingpin or the top of the bottleneck, because I know that if I'm not truly helping people close deals, I'm not going to build a community that I'm proud of, and I'm not going to build a community that sticks around. And right, so when we built this is where you have all the opportunity that you need, right? There's actually loan sponsors, capital raisers, investors that are now competing to be into your deal versus one guy that you have to make him happy. And in fact, 15% of the deal room now has a larger portfolio than Yaden and I do, because we don't gatekeep. We want you to be our equal. We want you to build as big a portfolio as us, or bigger if you like, as big as you want. And this can only happen when we're not throttling your success, when we're showing you how to do it on your own. Will we partner with you? Yes, we do partner with students, but so do many other people in the deal room, so that there's so much opportunity. And that's how we closed 76 deals last year. That's how 19 deals in the last 3 weeks came out of the deal room. 19. We're averaging more than one deal per day coming out of the deal room. This only happens when you don't gatekeep and you don't bottleneck. So that is the network, which I believe is the most powerful piece. This is why people stay in the deal room. They come in, they learn the information, it's great, but they stay because that's where the deal flow is. That's where the money flow is. That's where the partnerships are. And they can close more deals in the deal room than without it. The third component of the deal room is the accountability, right? Maybe you get everything done that you set your mind to, and you never get distracted, and you never get discouraged. But for the rest of us, we need something tangible to help keep us on track. This was the final component that we added to the deal room. And when we did this, we saw the results explode. So what we do is, when you get into the deal room, we plug you into a small group accountability team on a deal sprint, right? A deal sprint is a 6-week intensive push with 8 to 10 other people and a sprint leader. I'm a sprint leader. Yaden's a sprint leader. There's 3 other sprint leaders that have portfolios. We help you get out of your own way. We help you identify what is the next domino that you need to work on. We see a lot of people working on the wrong thing. They're working hard, but they're not working on the right thing. We help you identify that. What are the key indicators that you need to be working on every week? We help you figure out what is realistic. What is something that you can get done this week, wherever you're at. Maybe you have a full-time job. Maybe you can't dedicate a whole lot of time. Maybe you can. Maybe you want to focus on, deal flow. Maybe you want to focus on partnerships. Maybe you want to focus on the capital side. Whatever it is, we're going to help you identify that personally, and then get you working on that. And you're going to publicly commit to your small group what you're going to get done that week. And we meet with you weekly. You also have a one-on-one call with each person in your deal sprint. So over those 6 weeks, you're building a deep personal relationship with 10 new people. There's a 2-week off period, and then we roll you onto another sprint team with 10 new people. So every 8 weeks, you're building a real relationship with other people in the deal room. You're identifying the things that you need to be working on to push your dreams forward, and we're holding you accountable to those and getting you out of your own way. This is how we get the results that we do, because this environment and building these habits is what actually works. So the course is great. You need the foundational information, but you also need somebody to hold your hand and help you out when you're making a multi-million-dollar decision. We don't want you to make a mistake. You also are going to need a network. How are you going to get this down payment? How are you going to get deal flow? How are you going to get loan sponsors? How are you going to get a partnership group and a network? We provide all that for you. And then lastly, the accountability. When the chips are down, when you're discouraged, when you've gone, a few months and you don't have a deal yet, what's going to keep you on track and keep that momentum going so that you can get in your first deal, right? So the deal room right now is $397 a month. That's the cost. That's it. There is no upcharge. There is no mastermind. We cover the $2,000 course. So when you get in, you're in. Now, this is very important to understand. We take people that have that it factor, right? Because we guarantee our product. We guarantee that if you're not in a deal within the first 6 months, we will give you all of your money back, right? And the reason we can make this guarantee is because we only take people that are already successful, that have already proven to themselves that they can do it. So this is you. If you've already got a single family home portfolio, right? You've got a couple rental homes, you know how to take risk. You know how to leave the cave, grab the bear, kill it, and bring it back to eat, right? That's the person we're looking for. If you're an entrepreneur, you've owned a business, you're in real estate, you're flipping houses, you're wholesaling, you're a realtor, you're in this industry and you're making it happen. That is our avatar. And that's who we make that guarantee to, because we know that we can teach you a whole lot. We can hold you accountable. We can mentor you, but we can't teach you that killer instinct. We can't teach you to be part of the 5% of people that get off the couch and get something done, right? So if that's you, then book a call, hit the link and book a call. We'll jump on a call with you. We'll see where you want to go. We'll see where you're at right now. We'll talk about what you're worried about, what you're nervous about, what maybe is holding you back, or why you're not sure if this will work for you. And if we're sure that it'll work for you, and we know this program is built for you, then and only then will we invite you to join the deal room and be a part of what we're doing so you can close deals. So if this sounds like something that you want to do, that you want to learn further about, click the link, because the upside is you close your first deal. And when you close your first deal, you're going to close your second and third. And 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're going to be looking back at a large portfolio of real estate. And the downside is you waste some time, you learn some stuff, it doesn't work for you, and you get your money back, right? So pretty good upside, very, very limited downside. So hit the link, let's jump on a call and let's talk about what you got going on and how we can help you build your portfolio this year.